Good evening. Can you state your name, please, before you ask the question? Scott. And affiliation.
Scott, obviously, all right, Chase UCSA. 3-point defense.
Must be an NBA player. Don't listen to the coach.
3-point defense has obviously been a big part of this series. What would you like to see your players adjust from last game to have better success this time?
Well, we got to close out all the way to the shooter, and I've always told our guys is that the best way to make a player miss a three is not let him take it. And if you can do that, lower their attempts, we're better off. And if you don't, you got to get all the way out to the shot. And you got to be the second jumper. You got to be able to contest it. Boston has some good three-point shooters, and especially there, they've made a lot of threes. So we definitely have to be aware who's on the floor, and at times they have 5 three-point shooters on the floor, and you have to be able to adjust in that and recognize that and help when you need to and close out on all the guys. You know, Horford is shooting the ball as well as anybody in the league from 3 during these playoffs, and we have to be able to close out all the way. There's no dare shots with him. Certain guys you can check the temperature and see what they're doing that particular night, but with him, he's hot, and we have to understand that and make sure that those shots are limited.
Right here, Coach. William Ford, Washington Informer. You feeling a little relaxed today, and are the players feeling the same way?
It's a great opportunity. You know, we've started out going into the season, you know, not knowing really what to expect. This is my first year with the team. I knew we had a good group of guys to work with, but we wanted to establish a way to play, an identity, and play with a toughness every night, and I think we've done that. But going into the season, I probably would have taken, you know, having a chance to get to the conference finals, you have to win 2 games, 1 on your home and 1 on the road. It's not going to be easy, but it's not. We've had multiple times this year we won 2 games in a row, so we're going to have to definitely play well to do it. But it's a great challenge. Our guys, we had a great focused shoot around today. The pressure of playing in the NBA game is just playing hard. If you put pressure on, I have to make shots, I have to get 25, I have to get 35 or whatever, you're probably going to set yourself up with maybe not a lot of success. But if you just focus on playing hard and trying to take care of your teammates, and I think that's the pressure that needs to be applied on everybody. If you do that, you know, you can live with the results.
Scott, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Isaiah kind of lit you guys up in Boston the first 2 games, I think 86 points in the 2. Since then, he hasn't had 20 in a game. What changed?
Well, first of all, kind of was not, maybe he lit us up. 53 was remarkable, and he's a great player. And I think we've done a good job of taking away his shots. He hasn't gotten a lot of attempts. We've done that the last couple of games, and we have to continue to do that. We have to get him off the free throw line by defending them with high hands. We've done that. He gets wherever he wants to go. Like I said many times, his ball handling skills, his ability to get from point A to point B, he has all the tricks, but you have to be able to put bodies in front of him. And last game, his teammates did a great job of making shots. Avery had just an incredible first half. Not a lot of guys in the league history have had 25 points in a playoff game at half, and he did. Unfortunately, he did. But they stepped up and made shots for him. Horford at one time, I think he was like 6 for 7 or 7 for 8, and made all of his threes. So they made shots for him. When you have a great player, not worried about scoring every time, that means your teammates are going to have to step up and play well, and they did last game. But we're going to have to do the same tonight, but we have to do a better job on the other guys also.
Coach Korolu from ESPN China, when you having an elimination game like this, how much does the confidence play the factor in Game 6?
Well, we're confident. You know, we've we've earned this right to be confident on our home floor. We've won over 30 games, or 30 games during the regular season. And we won all 5 of our playoff games here. We have a great crowd. They're going to definitely get into the game and be into the game, and our guys are confident. But just because you're at home doesn't guarantee anything. You still have to play well, and you still have to make them uncomfortable, and that's what we have to do tonight, and we're looking forward to the challenge, and I'm sure they are too. They're in a great position. You know, they're trying to come in here and close this out, and we got 48 minutes to prove we are the better team tonight.
I guess I'll be the idiot that asks you.
Steve, right?
Skip, right? I'm not sure where the Celtics got the idea, perhaps from your guys, but foolish question. Did you notice they've worn all black tonight?
Yeah, I did not know that. Like I don't care what they wear. I really don't care. I mean, I don't look what both teams. Yeah, I don't care. It's about playing good basketball on the court. It's about playing together. It's about imposing our will on them, and vice versa. Wearing black, it's great. You know, it's a great color. Makes me look thin, right? All right. Oh.
Scott, real quick, Bradley has, had his troubles at times, especially shooting a 3 in this series. I mean, it wasn't so much of a problem here at home as it was up in Boston. What can Bradley do to just calm down, let the game come to him?
Yeah, and that's a great question. And I always tell Bradley, and I tell whoever wants to listen, if he was only a 3-point shooter, he would be having just a very average series, and he wouldn't be playing well. But for him, he's not just a 3-point shooter. He attacks the basket, gets to the free throw line, he defends, he makes plays, he passes the ball. He's as well-rounded as anybody on our team. And 3-point shooting is just a piece of what he brings to our team. Sure, we need it, just like every team needs it, but the power of the 3-ball seems like whoever wins that stat usually has the best chance to win the game. Not just this series, but throughout the NBA. But he does everything at a high level. But definitely, we'll like him to make some of those shots. But if he doesn't make them, he drives, he kicks, he makes plays for his team. He gets to the free throw line. His mid-range game and his layup game, his pick-and-roll game, his cross-screen, everything is improved, and he does at a very, very, very high clip. So, but it'd be great for him to also make some threes along with all of the other guys. Otto has been a great 3-point shooter all season, and he hasn't shot the 3 either as well as we'd like. So tonight would be a great night to start.
Scott, we heard that Bojan was feeling a little bit under the weather. Is he planning to play tonight?
Yes, yeah. He's he went home from shoot around, but he's on his way. I heard he's wearing black.